Alright, the map is Africa, and we're this blue dot right here. We're on the blue team, Lazy Gamer, that's us. There are 4 teams and about 50 players. We've got red all around us to our left. We are on the front lines, a dangerous place to be. So I offer alliances. There's also red there and a yellow player over there. I want to get as many alliances as we can. Pay attention to this guy right here. You'll find something really interesting and relevant there later on. I've got some teammates to my right, but they also have red players around them, so we are in the thick of the red. Also, I've got some teammate over there fighting yellow, so blue team is going to be busy fighting red team and yellow team. And there's 4 teams. Which means green is down over there, with some others sprinkled in among them. So green will be pushing their way up from the bottom of the board, while the rest of us are all in fighting for the top of the board. Work on Samoan Commonwealth a little bit. The new bots in version 24, well, they like to save up their troops and be a little hard to carve through, a little expensive. We work on it. Try to push up this way because I see this guy going over here, and I don't want them getting too big around us. Also, I like having nice long boards on the river if possible. Getting distracted over there, greater than that. Got the crown for a brief split moment. Good sign. Second on the board, had a good start. Growing nicely. Keep expanding. Plenty of troops there. I want that alliance, please. Keep growing. He's racing me for land to make sense. Obviously, you know, his team's all around up here. He wants to block me as much as possible. Keep me nice and small. Understandable. I just keep racing for land. This guy's expanding very poorly over there. Look at that guy compared to that guy. Pushing down. This guy's boating somewhere. I don't know where he's boating to. I think he misclicked and built a defense post over there because, well, there's no need to have defense posts over there. Unless that bot was attacking him pretty aggressively and he's panic and put a defense post there. Got alliance with this guy right here. This is the one to pay attention to later on. Not right now, though. Defense post over there because this guy just refused to take my alliance. I want to push down this way and limit how big these guys can get as well. I don't mind if yellow gets big, because there's a good chance my team gets strong enough to like beat yellow. We also kind of easily it anyways. These guys are the one that are going to be hard to carve through, because they're going to operate as a unit. As soon as I attack one, the other's likely to attack me as well. Whereas if my team's carving away this guy, I can easily just kind of clean up. More cities, we've got 2 now. Keep carving through. Limit red as much as possible. I see Hellenic Republic is pushing down this way over here. I need to grab this as much as possible. Expand as much as I can. Nice long bot face, which you really like to see because, well, you get a lot of money off the bots, you get lots of lands, a nice strong start. This guy, I think this is neat that managed to boat in around over here and get into this. This guy's getting bodied. The defense post over there, as I stutter, in case Be Nicer attacks us, and in case Neat wants to attack us from the right side. Defense post down here as well for this guy. Build a city right next to the defense post in case he decides to attack me with a city far away from him. These guys have to carve through defense post to get it, so tough to get over there. My team is consolidating pretty well on the right and top right over here. I think they should probably beat this guy and hopefully win over here. I decided to attack this guy over here because Neat is attacking. This is Neat, and he's attacking my teammate over here who has no defense posts over here. So he needs help. So I'm going to attack Neat over here and apply pressure here and here. That way, he just doesn't get stronger and stronger. And I tell my team to attack this Neat guy as well. We need this guy to not be getting strong through my team over here. My teammate's got defense posts up. That's good. It slows down him attacking over there. Surprised this guy never took an alliance request. Did I ever offer him one? I feel like he probably would have. Got alliance with the Republic over there. This is also going to be relevant later on. Nice pour from us. Be nicer. No, Formaggio is trying to boat in and attack us. I wanted to put down a warship right here to stop it, But I had just built a port, so I didn't have the money for the warship to stop that. So I just sit here and wait for him to come in, and then as soon as he comes in, I'm gonna just like have my side be nice and high, and just like attack him right away and push him off, because I've got more troops than he does, and as long as he doesn't full send me, I can be okay. He's also got a broken alliance thing above his head. In come the boats. Still got the broken alliance above his head, so my troops will lose less on attacking. Somebody's trying to sing an SOS over there. I got my own problems over here with invasions coming in. Push that one out of there with a 50% attack. Now I can wait for this one to land as well. All because I didn't have the money for a warship. And push him off as there. He hid over there and pushed him off. And now we're back to attacking Neat, who still hasn't built any defense posts against me. He's wild. Push him out over here as well. This guy left the match. Makes sense. He's surrounded by the... This guy is just surrounded by blue and red. People quit like that a lot. We work on them as well. Looks like this guy's going to try and get that city. If we're lucky, I can try and grab this city, or at the very least just get a bunch of the land. Got the alliance with this guy. My team can push him out and get a bunch of that land, and I can focus over here and then down on this guy, who's actually pretty strong. He has 200k troops. I think he took the alliance because I was beating him in the fight, and my teammates bodying him, and Yell's pressuring their entire team from the left side, so... He finally realized that it's wise to have an alliance with me in this current situation he's in. If he'd taken the alliance with me way earlier on, he could have fought that one teammate without me getting involved. This guy over here, all that time ago. And go in there and try and get that elimination. This guy doesn't react in time. He's got a lot of troops over there. He's got 7 cities, I only have 4. I think he has no ports, so in the long game we can get him. Also, he's just trying to attack us over here. Have to deal with that. He's trying to get that city away from me with a big attack. Don't really want to do that. Yeah, he's trying to get that city away. My teammate over here is attacking as well, so we can 2v1 him. That's actually really huge for us. Defense post there in case he keeps trying to grab that city, and do not want him to have that. Now it's nice and protected. And this guy over here, whoever this is helping us out a lot over here. In fact, it's actually to my advantage to sit back, save troops, let this guy push through some more. I mean, don't let this guy take my city, but... Let this guy push through some more. Also, I've got teammate, probably this guy, boating to this guy's ports up there. He's trying to put defense post down, so I'm trying to attack a bit more before the defense post gets down. Yeah, my teammate's just gobbling up this guy's ports. That's fine. Teammate getting strong is good while we deal with this strong red player over here. Finally get past that defense post. Up goes another. I boated down here to try and get that city, though it does occur to me if I push too strongly here, I would have blocked this guy off entirely, but luckily, I stopped for a bit, and he wormed his way in there, which is good, because I want him to help me pressure and attack this guy, because this guy has more cities than I do. Also, somebody over here is attacking him as well, which is great. We've got, unless this guy's attacking from 2 fronts, I think it's 3 different people attacking him. Got an alliance with this guy. I thought about trying to get this guy, or help over here, get my teammate to solidify the top right, but just kind of ignore and focus down here. He tries to full send on me, which, I mean, it does leave my troops pretty well, but luckily I have alliances over here, so... It's not like I'm getting attacked. This guy could break the alliance and attack me, but he doesn't, which is huge. Like I said, pay attention to this guy, right? And this is huge. Gave me 284k troops. That was huge. This is a great match where we had some good, solid teammates, and some, like, clutch things happened. A little lag there. And, there was a few key moments where, like, that right there, teammates dumping troops into me ended up being just game-changing, really. This alliance was game-changing. The alliance with the Helmet Republic, that ends up being pretty strong. That troops he gave me was pretty huge. I think they donate again to me later. This guy left the match. Kind of want to break the alliance and get his stuff, but it's all the way over there. Yellow's getting really strong on the board. They're a big threat, because blue and red have been fighting a bunch, and yellow and green have just been kind of cleaned up from the left side and the bottom. This right here, that request to renew with that... Game-changing. Game-changing, keeping that alliance alive. We'll find out in a little bit why that is. Shark's attacking a lot. He's pretty big over there. Quite strong. Yell team coming towards us. Work the alliance with Neat there so I can try and get some of his land and get access to these guys. Shark has 6 ports and 14 cities. It's a lot. I only have 9 cities. But he's attacking pretty aggressively. He's pretty low on troops. But in fight, he should beat me, but he over-attacked red a lot, and I think, I wasn't paying attention, but I think I got some troops donated to me from a teammate. Yeah. Dumping troops into me right at the time I went to fight Shark was huge. He's also getting troops donated to him from teammates, but my teammates donated the troops sooner, I think, at a more key time, so I managed to, like, get some cities and defense posts and stuff away from him. And now my fight against Shark is a little more even now. But this is where the game gets really interesting. Up to this point, it's been kind of like your standard, get your free land, get your bots, taking a few guys around you. This is where it gets crazy. I've got the crown, 11% on the board, we got a nice lead, but look how coordinated green is, look how coordinated yellow is, and look how green's pushing into blue, and then we're fighting over here. Got an alliance with Shark there, trying to leave them be, focus on other things. He breaks the alliance to nuke me. Luckily my silo was right next to him and shot it down, and so I start fighting him. Also, this alliance stands strong. I take out this guy's, half this guy's team. Alliance stands strong. So Shark here, you'll find, likes to make alliances with me and then like immediately break them, which I don't fully understand. It does get me to get distracted. Also, the yellow team here, like at this point, I'm going to be fighting the entire yellow team. The entire yellow team. All of it. Just wait. Because at this point, yep, the nukes are going to be coming in from Rainy Rain and other places over here. I've got to try and fight Shark. You think, with as big as I am, this would be easy. You think this would be easy, but it's going to start getting crazy. I'm trying to save up troops, be strong, because also if you look down here, Rahman is attacking me with 100,000 troops. This guy over here has access right over here to hit me. And this guy having access to hit me over here, because I pushed that red guy, changed things. If I had not pushed that red guy, this guy didn't have such easy access to me through there. I feel like it would have been easier to push through yellow over here. So I'm pushing over here, but then we've now got the send troops guy who's attacked me with, 50,000 troops while this guy's attacking me as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3 fairly large yellow players with a good amount of cities and stuff each. I'm putting the SOS, asking my teammates to help me. I want my teammates to give me troops or preferably nuke down these guys' missile silos. One thing I need to improve my skill on, I wanted to boat around to he's so weak right here. So much land, cities, so weak, but these warships are in my way and it's just hard to get around all those warships. I could have spanned some warships and try to boat my way around. Trying to work on these guys. I try to offer alliance because they're pointing down, look at the green team, and I'm aware of this. At some point here, I do try to form alliances with the yellow team. Yep, the warships there. I do try to form alliances with the yellow team and get this fight of yellow to stop attacking me so we can deal with green. But the yellow team is nope. That alliance is expired over there, but we don't push them out. The reason Hellenic Republic is staying alive back there is because I just keep trading them constantly, which is, especially later in the game, really important. They keep my Hellenic Republic living back there is amazing for my economy. I'm trying to put some SAM launchers down to stop the nukes because we're getting nuked a bunch, and here comes more nukes, and I think some hydrogen bombs start happening too. I start attacking back this guy a bit, and this guy attacks me as well. This is one of those moments where it could have helped me to save up more troops, but also they start hydrogen bombing, or they were hydrogen bombing me. Here's the Broken Alliance, 200,000 troops coming in from this guy. So I'm fighting 3 big yellow players, plus the guys behind them nuking them. All the while, green is bodying my team to the right. Our lead is diminishing. Green is getting stronger on the board. I'm trying to carry as best I can. Look what this guy's doing. Look at what this guy's doing right here. This legend, this champion, slowing the green team, working with my team over against the green force over here, helping to buy me time to deal with these guys, a fight that I might not even beat these guys, because, collectively, this entire team is doing great work against me. Nuking me like crazy. These guys left a little bit. I think we nuked their silo over there. Eat more nukes. Also, I think the green team at Sunwell, the green's attacking over yellow here a little bit, helps us a bit. Green also starts launching nukes at me. We eat so many nukes. So many nukes. But I've got trade over here with this guy, although they're getting attacked a bunch over there. Trade flows over here is useful for us, and I think trade with this guy going as well is also good for us, and my team too. I've been trying desperately to get alliances with these guys, but they just keep breaking them. This guy broke the alliance several times. This guy broke the alliance. Yeah, I don't want to keep fighting you guys. I want the fights to stop, but form alliances over here, and I fight back this teammate. And he's like, "You're fighting my teammate." Break the alliance, attacks me again. Here comes all the nukes. Nuke. Nukes over there. Green team is pushing. The green team's getting really strong on the board. I'm starting to oh no, oh no, is this it? Is this it? Am I gonna lose? Because yellow team's just so stubborn. So I'm like, all right, I gotta start nuking down this guy's cities so he's not so strong over here. Nuke down these silos. Just do anything I can to accelerate the rate of slowing down and weakening yellow. He wants the alliance. I'm like, okay, let that atom bomb hit, then accept the alliance. I wish the alliance request lasts a bit longer. That way because sometimes the nuke doesn't hit in time and expires. Okay, get the alliance with them. Now Shark's attacking us. I just can't get the entire Yell team. I got alliance with 2 of them. Now this guy's going for me. Get Shark out of there. They were the most aggressive about not wanting to chill out. If I can get inside and attack these weaker players back here that are been nuking this whole time, that'd be great. Need to get I wish I could get to Rainy Rain, but those. Yep, here's more nukes from him. He's got a silo protecting that. If I just put a couple missile silos down and nuke down their SAMs, I need to work on my nuke game. I feel would be a good way to improve. Like, we're pretty decent, but I could be better about slapping down 2 missile silos near each other and then like double nuking silos to get their SAMs and missile silos gone. I could avoid so many nukes here. Broke the alliance. Send troop broke the alliance, sends 500,000 troops at us. Dude just sat there saving up, and he is doing work on us, carving through us, doing a lot of damage. But I'm ignoring it and focusing on these guys over here because, well, their land's poorly defended. I can grab these cities. I can get this guy out of here. I just really want this guy gone. This guy's also nuking as well. I'm trying to get through their back lines. And the green is getting massive on the board in the meantime because I could never get the Yell team to consistently want to, like, chill out on me for a while. Makes sense, I'm big next to them, so. But now that I'm finally on their back lines, getting rid of their nuking boys, that's going to help me a lot. But now the green team is enormous. And look, they got 1 player on the green team that's almost as big as I am, has more money than me. And then I've still got these guys fighting me over here. So it's a crazy fight. Green hasn't been directly attacking me, but they've been sending nukes from down below, and they're carving through my team a bunch. Luckily, by the time Green's about ready to start fighting me, attacking me directly, I'm mostly cleaning up the Yell team here, so that's good for us. Every time I zoom out, you see how strong they are. Nickname is attacking us with 80k troops. Get send troops out of here. I'll send my troops into send troops. There we go. Now we finally managed to mostly deal with the yellow team. Also, pay attention to this section over here. I never bothered to clear that out, and eventually, whoever that was, like if you don't attack somebody for 5 minutes, like the trade turns back on automatically. The trade turns back on over here, and because this the Republic over here matches 5 over there, and those ports never grabbed them over there, I kept trade going over there in a way that actually ended up being really important. Actually ended up being very important. Try a little safety bashing over here, get some extra cities for a while. Gotta work on my little clicking over there. Can't spam click while still being built. Work on getting all this out of here. Push this out of here, but luckily I never pushed that out of there. Keeping those ports there to trade with us actually was huge for us. That alliance, that guy's still going for us. And my team is basically gone because I had to deal with the yellow team because the yellow team collectively I could not get them on the same page to truce up with me. Like there's always like, I truce up 2 or 3 of them, but then some guys still nuke me from the back, and I can't have that. Now, or one of the 2 or 3 that I was alliance with breaks the alliance, it goes for me. But now we gotta deal with green team, who is now massive on the board. Lots of them. They all seem fairly competent for the most part at this point in the game, and it's tough, and they're nuking me like crazy. I think the thing that really saved me here, this guy. This red guy over here, a lot of the green team is still largely distracted with him. If this guy hadn't been here, if I had pushed this guy out early on, and the green team was 100% coordinated on me, I think it would have been over. Look at all these missile silos getting spammed in the middle. The nuke wars were crazy. Everybody's nuking me. And the hydrogen bombs are coming in and just doing work on us. But luckily, this guy here helped to buy so much time for me to actually get the yellow team gone. And even now, he still distracts them a little bit for a while here. You would think with 44% of the board, it would just be a clean sweep at this point. But collectively, they've got so many missile silos and nukes and hydrogen bombs and like economy from trading with each other that it's actually surprisingly difficult. Somebody over there nuked 2 defense posts. Luckily for me, I think they had like 1 or 2 players who weren't nuking the best targets, but there goes a city over there. They should be nuking my ports. I think if they had nuked a lot of my ports and hurt my economy a lot, things would have been a lot tougher for me. Trying to get the alliance going with this guy over here. Nickname's full sending us. But these guys, they keep pressuring us. I push 1 over here. Also, I don't let my troops get high enough, but to be fair, a lot of times I let my troops get high. They just hit me with a hydrogen bomb. I lose 200k of those troops anyway, so saving up troops has limited value when they're just nuking you. Something else that helped me a lot was this guy over here was not as aggressive with attacking as he could have been. He's attacking me now, but there's a lot of times where I'm sitting at, 200k troops. This guy's got 600k. He could have just, if at any point this dude had just sent 400k at me, I feel like he could have done a lot of damage and made this a lot harder for me. But look at the nukes. I started putting some SAMs down, realizing I need to start putting some SAMs down to protect something. And they're over here spamming, taking this stuff out over here. They know to, they have some good players. They know to look for my safety bastions and take them out. They're making it tough. It's really difficult. Trying to find my way in over here. This red guy's finally getting pushed out. But he's still buying time. He's still slowing them down. He's still distracting them. I've got shine boxes attacking me over here. Guy's coming from the bottom of the continent. 227 still chilling over here. Trying to push this guy off me over here. Get the sile away from me. Keep working on him. I'm trying to not attack the radiated land as much as possible. Spare to focus on these guys. Do some atom bomb over here. I feel like a hydrogen bomb here could have been a touch better for us, but atom bomb's a little bit more cost effective. The Calradian Commonwealth is doing his best. He's distracting them so much for me. It's great value. Look at all the nukes. Everybody's got nukes above their names. Attacking us. All the trades turned off. Luckily, I still have those guys above me to trade with. Trade with this guy. Trade with the Republic above us and the yellow guy on the top left. The nukes are going crazy. We're working on them, though. I'm trying to send down nukes and take out, their missile silos. If you look over here, look at these SAM launchers. Look at these SAM launchers. I'd have to do a hydrogen bomb here to hit this, and then another hydrogen bomb here to hit this, another one. It'll take 3 hydrogen bombs to clear that out. That's tough for us. That's tough to get past. To get these guys' missile silos out of here. People are still wasting nukes attacking this guy is great for me. That's less nukes than I'm eating. We're up to 52% of the board. Trying to carve our way through. Somebody managed to get all the way over here. I don't know how they managed to boat around through all this, get up there, but somebody managed to get their way up there somehow. Worming their way around. Still carving through my teammates, I guess. I'm just desperately trying to survive here. I can't save my teammates. I can barely save myself. This guy left the match already. At this point, I think I'm the only teammate still left from the blue team still actually in the game and playing. They're carving me away down to 51%. They're making progress on us. Nice hydrogen bomb for me over there. Once I started hitting the hydrogen bombs, I think that made a big difference. Because look, he's down to 70k troops because the hydrogen bomb softened him up quite a lot. So now I can actually carve through his land pretty nicely, up to 54% of the board. We're doing it. I could have spent a bit more of my money here. I think I might have saved a bit much, although having money on hand for hydrogen bombs is useful. Made good progress. Yeah, it's not that he overattacked. I think it's just the hydrogen bomb did some work on him. And they try to attack it back a bunch to stop the attacks, but we're just pressing through too much. I'm trying to push my way through to get towards some players. It occurs to me now I could have boated right here. Would have been really strong to grab all this stuff in the middle. I think it's okay. Hydrogen bomb us hits us as well. I think I did manage to save up some more troops. So even with the hydrogen bombs hitting me, it was still worth it to sit back and save up some troops. 500,000 or so pushing through combat over there. Trying to work my way into these guys, and they're trying to nuke me and stop me and do much damage now the nuking structures that they used to have. Up to 64%, we're making good progress now. Making good gains. Shine box, we're finally reaching down to this guy. I really should have boated in here and get this guy. To get a bunch of that stuff from the middle would have been good, but I didn't see it. Real time. Playing in real time. Panicking. Build more missile silos so I can, try and spam down. I'm trying to, deal with this because I just wasn't thinking. I was just so panicked. Not realizing I could just boat in and take that. He's only got 2k just to be free to grab that. Missiles coming from down below. Start sending atom bombs everywhere. Also, sometimes I just do atom bombs to keep myself busy while I'm waiting for troops to build up. Gives me something to do and also keeps pressure on them while I'm saving up troops. Nice hit over there. Got that SAM launcher out of the way over there. I'm hovering my mouse over there, but I still didn't realize I could just boat in there and get that for free. Took me a long time to realize. Pushing 300,000 troops into nickname. 2+2 and Shinebox are attacking me over here and other places. We're pushing through this guy. Nice gains on him. All his defense posts slowing me down, but once I take him from him, they'll also slow him down for counterattacking. It's down to 3k or 5k troops because he attacked me back a bunch. Atom bombs inbound. Here I'm spamming atom bombs because I'm panicking, not realizing I could just boat across. Too much panicking. In comes a Merv as a game changer. They saved enough to get a Merv. We were so close to sweeping the board, but in comes the Merv. The Merv is huge for them. If they had just collectively donated all their money into one player, for a Merv would have been really strong for them earlier. The Merv comes in, it hits a lot, Takes out a lot of structures, reduces us a bit. But I still have 22 million troops. I still keep a lot of my structures, so we can keep applying pressure. And my troops are a bit low here because I attacked a bunch while I was being, Murph coming in. And so, somebody's, I don't know what it is, but somebody's, like, every 5 minutes I'm hearing somebody's base just driving by in a car. Somebody's doing loops around the neighborhood, I guess. Send the hydrogen bomb over there. Soften these guys up because I'm low on troops, can't really do a whole lot, so softening them up is useful just to buy me time. I'm still trying to hydrogen bomb this situation when I could just boat in. Just boat in. Past me, just boat in. There goes a hydrogen bomb. Good hit. Unnecessary, though. This guy's low on troops could attack him. I just want to save more. Still putting good pressure over here. I think their Merv, it came in a little bit too late. Now I've got pressure over here and finally realizing, oh yeah, I can boat in here. I just boat in here. I don't know why I was so blind to the boat. I think I was just too busy focusing on trying to deal with missile silos and stuff like that. The nukes got me in a panic. And there, hey, I finally realized I can boat in. Now I know it's like when you guys watch my videos back and you're like, just boat, just attack. Just like seeing what I just didn't see in the moment, right? Here we go, get a bunch of this. This guy from over here is just nuking like crazy on my missile silos and stuff. So I think of a little simple solution for that, and that's just a little hydrogen bomb over there. Little hydrogen bomb over there. That should, kind of shut you down. He's got a lot of warships, so it's not easy to boat over there. We are doing nicely now. Up to 75% of the board in a match where basically I was fighting like 20 players once. I don't know how many it was, and if not 20, close to it. Like a 10 on the yellow team, 10 on the green teams, all working against me. Luckily, I did have a little bit of help with my team. Bought some time, and that red guy in the middle also bought a lot of time. I needed to get the job done. Fortunately, this guy left the match already. Fortunately, none of them actually stuck around long enough to like witness the victory that we got. I'm the only player on my blue team and my allies who stuck around long enough to even see that, hey, we managed to win this. The comeback of all comebacks. Defeated the entire yellow team, then defeated the entire green team. And even though I was fighting the yellow team, the green team was nuking me sometimes. Getting the job done. At this point, we're just kind of cleaning up. 80% victory condition should pop up pretty soon here. We'll attack into there. No, I think in teams it's like 95%, isn't it? Yeah. 95% is the win condition in teams, so we're not done yet here. There's me. It's like, yeah, the trade there is huge. 95% the win condition in teams, so haven't won quite yet, but it's pretty close. This guy almost has enough for a Merv, but I don't think even a second Merv would be enough to get us. Gonna push through 2+2 over there, just satisfying to watch it happen. This guy leaves the match because he realizes it's over. Got 88% of the board, 89%. We're doing great. This guy's got a billion of warships over there. I think at some point I decided, yeah, I can just hydrogen bomb these and just nuke those out of existence. This guy, some people just never give up. This guy's still attacking, that nickname guy. Nice hydrogen bomb there. Takes out all but one warship. Is great value for us. If I can boat over, maybe that warship doesn't shoot it down in time. My own warship to distract it, maybe. Warships do go crazy. But at this point, we've won, and I'm just kind of going through and cleaning up and getting the rest of the remnants and the rest of it ready to land. But yeah, nobody puts up a fight after this. I mean, I guess there's a hydrogen bomb going in over there and click it, but... Oh, this guy, yeah, this guy finally decided to fight back. But this guy, this is what reminded me he was still here, but him having all this trade open with me this whole time was huge for me. He might have been stealing some of the trade too, but I also... Some trade can't be stolen. The ships he sends out to me, those he can't steal that trade from me. So I just got lots of trade from him, and we worship him and deal with him. The warship wars. My dude, he had no quit in him. He had no quit in him. Really made me work to get over there, spending millions on warships. But my pockets were deeper, and eventually we do get over there. Not sure I will. Let's make the boat there. Nickname is still attacking me over there. But our little boat gets in there, and we send another one, and that's basically the end of them. And then we get enough of the land. 95% is the win condition on teams. So we go ahead and clean up the rest of the board for fun, because it's just fun to watch. We find the last pixels of nickname, we push them out, and we zoom out, and there it is. You'll love to see it. No survivors. Alright, the map is South America, and we're this red dot right here. We're on the red team. Lawn Mowing Enjoyer is the name. There are 4 teams and about 68 human players, and some nations and a lot of bots. Go ahead and get our free land first. Doing about, Little boat here, 1% tax, but back up to 30% using keyboard shortcut to get this free land over here. Got 900 million krill over there and another player over there. And some over there as well, enemy teams. And then my teammates were to the left and bottom of me, so I'll be fighting up and to the right against other players early is what it looks like. But we're not done with the free bot phase. Free land phase, rather. And that's about it for the free land phase. Scan the board. Looks like my teammates will be fighting yellow down south, so I don't expect much help against green to the top and the right of me. My teammate over here will hopefully stall that yellow player. Right now, I'm just looking for whichever bots are going to be the easiest to carve through. Looking for low troops and lots of land. Finish up the Croatian anarchy over there. Got 27.5 thousand gold for taking them out. My teammate over here is pushing up there. They might be trying to get annexation over there on Armenian something, but didn't quite work out for them. 900 million krill pushing down this way. We've got Bobby over there. Nice gains for us. We're doing well. 4th on the board is very strong. 5th, still top 5 out of 68 is a very strong start. We're doing great. This guy's starting to push down my direction. I may need to start pushing their direction pretty soon to limit how big they get near me. They're very low in troops, though, which tells me they might be over-attacking. This guy wants an alliance. Do I want that alliance? I think I do. Keep pushing through over here. Doing well. 3rd place. Loving that. Very strong. I'm finding saving up a lot of troops works out pretty well because the bots are just... they're hefty to push through in the version 24 update a lot of times, so having lots of troops to push through them is pretty good. Try to make sure I get some nice borders in the sea over here. Is just kind of nice to have. I mean, you can put ports in here, but it's just nice having it over there, right? I'm avoiding pushing towards my teammates. I'm trying to push towards green as much as possible. Let this guy get nice and big and strong, so he'll be strong to deal against yellow. Looks like 2 players over there. New Zealand and somebody else. 2 cities in port now for me. We're pushing nicely, expanding a lot better than 900 million krill because we saved up more troops. This guy's pretty big as well. Defense post over there because, you know, obviously we're going to fight each other pretty soon, right? Push there, try and snag some of those bot kills. And we just keep carving through this nice, long, extended bot phase for us because we had a really good spawn point, lots of land. See, Bretonians trying to push our way. Try and snag bots as they're fighting them. Maybe I can, you know, steal the money from them. Doing pretty well. Keep pushing this way. This guy had a poor expansion at the start, which helps us get a lot bigger. More defense posts from 900 million krill over there. Don't worry about it too much. I think 2 should hold them out down for a while. Defense posts over here would not be terrible at some point for us. Because this guy can start attacking us too, right? This guy 900 million krill starting to attack us. He's got like 15,000 troops coming at us. The thing is, he's attacking my defense posts, so it's oftentimes, if somebody's attacking your defense post and it's not like carving through your land too quickly, which in this case, it's not. There's the defense post I was talking about. It can be better just to ignore them and keep focusing on expanding through the bots and get more land and get more money for eliminating bots and keeping it strong. We are dominantly in the lead. 5.1%, second 5.2, second place is 3.6%. We are huge on the board compared to everybody else. Fantastic start for us. This guy over here, his troops are down to nothing. Same with this guy. What I'm thinking over here is these guys are going full in. This guy might be full sending somebody. I think they're going full economy. They feel safe behind this guy. They might have alliances. They're trying to go full economy. And I'm just going to boat around this guy with a defense post and 100,000 plus troops and just go up to them and fight that guy. If he wants to go full economy, he moved his slider really low this way to get lots of money coming in to try and like eco up, not realizing or just taking the risk that I, and he was hoping I wouldn't do this, but I did. I boat in this way, and he's probably he's moving that slider back to the right, trying to get his troops back. See how the number of his keeps rising? He moved his slider back to the right, trying to get his workers to convert back into troops, but it takes a while. And in the meantime, I'm just carving through him while I did it. He probably has an alliance with this guy and was not expecting me to boat in like this, but yeah, now he realizes he's in trouble. He's trying to full send attack me back. That's why his number got low there. And this guy's attacking him as well a little bit. He's moving his slider back up too. You can see his troops going as well. He's moving his workers back up, get more troops because, sees me coming. We got that alliance. I was like, I could break the alliance, just go for him, but frankly, I got to deal with this guy, and the blue guys could attack me anytime. Keep that alliance. Keep that alliance for now. Keep pushing up this guy over here. Sorry, I'm trying to work on less stuttering and enunciate better, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Nice little missile silo over there. I'm trying to get better about building missile silos somewhere around the 5-minute mark. 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. That way, if people want to build missile silos, I already have mine built to launch an atom bomb to destroy theirs before they start nuking all my cities and stuff. Push through him. He's got a bunch of defense posts over here slowing this down. I like to attack him more aggressively, but we've got his teammate over here with 100,000 troops, and I don't have that much more, 100,000, so gotta save up a little bit. If I had 200,000 when he was down to 10k, I could just swoop through the rest of that, but gotta keep the number big enough so you guys around here can't just push through me like nothing. Still dominantly in the lead, up by 2.5%. I'm trying to boat in here and avoid defense posts a little bit, but I decided to come and push a bit. Get that, just want to get that city, so he's even easier to push through. This alliance of Bretonia has done good things for us. This guy could go for us, but he's got bad borders. I got a defense post right there, so he's got his own problems. He's surrounded by other people. His teammates left the game. Yeah, both his teammates left. Not that that matters to me. I'm all the way over here. Keep on pushing on 900 million Krill over here. A fun name. Do gotta save up troops some, though. Save up troops some, though. Enunciate your words, CG. Little city over there. Keep pushing through you. Getting close. He hasn't left the game. It's weird, like, he's still here. Yeah, there's the defense post. He'll save him from the defense post. He hadn't done anything in a while. He's just saving up to make it as agonizing as possible for me to push him out, but we're big enough that that defense post is not going to matter. I think the developers have it designed so like once you get to a certain size, you get an attack bonus, like a hidden attack bonus. That way defense posts don't stall the game throughout the entire game. So I think we've reached that size. I don't know the exact details of it, but I heard something about it in Discord. I don't know. Who is this guy over here? I got a team over there who's worked their way into here. Pushing through Valos. They've left the match, so easy enough to carve for them. We've just been bodying player after player after player. This guy got busted out too. Defense post coming up from Cito over there. Not worried about that. Bretonia's getting pushed out. Don't want to break the alliance because, you know, alliance penalty is crazy in version 24. I'm not sure what's different about it. It still says 50% troop change, but it's like the troops move faster when they're attacking you or something. I want to get here and get this missile silo from him before he hits me with a missile silo. Hits me with a nuke from the missile silo. Just me. This is like the 4th match in a row I've done commentary here, so brain mush. I'm finding it's more efficient to bulk commentate. Keep pushing through Cito as well. Making nice gains. Put a city over here. Another one. We got 17 cities doing great. This guy over here was the guy who's hanging out down over there. You can push that guy out, all his warships go away once all of his land is gone. Nukes coming in. Just a nice little sweep over here. Start working on Vive l'Empereur Napoleon. Whatever that means. Pushing through them nicely. Make nice gains. Got some nuke wars happening over here. Did you guys nuke yourselves? What's happening over there? No, I think green's nuking you guys. Green and blue have been fighting. Yeah, I think the red team, we managed to sweep through yellow. Like, my team did great work down below beating the yellow team, and I did a good job, you know, pressuring a lot of the green team while the rest of the green team and blue in-fought. I feel like a lot of teams is just being that one team who's like, oh wait, I could break the alliance and go for you, but it's been a good alliance, we'll leave it alone for a while. I do feel like a lot of teams is just having, if you're that one team that's in the distance while everybody else is infighting, that's pretty powerful. That wasn't the case this match, because my team had to push out like the bulk of the yellow team. Just my teammates just did great work dominating yellow down there. And I took out, you know, like a third of the green team. And then myself and the rest of my team down there are just bodying through blue and green who just didn't resolve their war soon enough. We'll defense post over there, because why not? More cities. More cities equals more troops equals more strength equals push through. At this point, it's about racing to make sure I end with the crown. I mean, technically, if blue and green start working together, they could try to do something against us if they have like a bunch of money saved up, maybe. This guy's name is moral support, okay? Pushing through the Emirate of England right now, because why not? Could have boated into these things a bit sooner. Getting little attacks here and there, but I'm not super worried about it. I've got almost 500,000 troops, right? Keep on working on the Emirate of England, send these boats in to grab their ports and whatnot, because why not? Your land becomes my land. Wrap up the last of the green team here. Green team finished. Now it's time to push over in this direction and race my team. What I find to be one of the most satisfying conclusions of a match is a land race to see who gets the most land. Here comes the nukes. Don't even worry about those. Don't even worry about those. Let's take your stuff away from you. Got a nice lead. This guy's actually catching up to us. This was the guy that was below us. Racing our land. Build a couple cities, because why not? Save some troops, build more cities. That way I have even more troops to race New Zealand and Nico World for land over here. Push through moral support over there. Try and block them off. There's a little land race for fun. See if I can block them off and get even more gains. Look at that little green port there. How did that survive? Keep pushing through. 27% looking good. Good job on them pushing through here and blocked me off from that. We push through the rest of these guys over here, is clicking everybody. Moving through nicely. Nice gains. 30% to the board. They've got 19%. At this point in the match, I just kind of boat into these. And I boat up there a bit. I boat into this. The other guy gets the stuff to the left. And I do end up with more than they do. And we win the crown race. And here we just kind of clean it for a little bit. And as we're cleaning up the rest of blue over here, I see that all our stuff's destroyed, and New Zealand is nuking us. Sometimes in teams matches, after you win, and another team does as well, this happens sometimes where, like, we all just decide, all right, let's fight each other. You can't nuke each other, but you can, like, try to nuke the water, and the water will hit them. And I don't know why I find myself compelled to, like, I don't think so. But anytime somebody does this to me, I just go through and all right, game on. You're not taking my crown away from me. And I just go through and I look for people that don't have the Z's on their names, and I find who's nuking me, and I nuke them down, and, make sure I keep my money flowing better than theirs. And, there's a thumbs up, and he's like, yeah, he's loving this. He's loving this war. Me, I've done this like several times. At some point, I'm just gonna stop doing these, because it's just like, what's the point? I win almost every single time in this war for, like, okay, I'll nuke you, you nuke me, and who ends up breaking each other's spirit first. I always end up just nuking the heck out of them, taking out their structures and their cities and their ports and their land, and eventually they just get so weak and small that they just have no money coming in, and then they leave the match. It's the same thing almost every single time. But, like, there's just some competitive part of me that's like, no, I'm not going to leave the match and let you nuke me to oblivion and take my land and take the crown. I won this. But I think it usually takes like 10 or 15, 20 minutes before they at least stop. So it just kind of, eventually, I think this guy left a little bit sooner than normal, but yeah, eventually I was kind of like, all right, you know what? Kind of clean up there. But yeah, that's just, I think I've got to stop. I've got to stop. It's a waste of time. And then, like, 5 minutes later, I finally managed to get him to leave. 5 minutes are actually relatively quick. Some of these guys will sit for 20 minutes trying to fight me for it. And then I'm just going through and cleaning up the rest of the stuff over here. And there it is. You'd love to see it. All right, the map is Falkland Islands, and we're this blue dot over here. Lawn Mowing Enjoyer, the blue team. And there are 5 teams, about 45 players. So what's the math on that? 9 players per team or so. My team seems to be pretty all well coordinated in the top right over here. Get some Freeland Omogus over here. Some nice gains. Freeland phase went quickly, which it just kind of does in version 24. Now it's time for the bot phase. I'm sending boats out because I want to, get these little islands, because why not? You can build ports over there, and if you get hydrogen bombed over here, some of these might survive. The more you're able to spread out your land so you can spread out your structures, the less damaging hydrogen bombs are on you. This is a dangerous move. If this bot or this bot attacks him, this just gets annexed. And he loses all that land. And he's trying to annex this bot here. He gets it. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I feel like I saw you in another match. You'll see a lot of the same players over and over again when you play this game enough. Especially if you play it for like several hours in the same day. We're doing it right here. Pushing through. The bots are sometimes more cooperative than others. We get some nice land for ourselves over here. I could have let my teammate get a bit more of this land, get a bit more of this myself, but that makes me weaker, and it's a gamble because if this teammate's bad and just never puts up defense posts, then all this land just gets fed to an enemy. So it's really a gamble letting your teammates get big. The best time, I feel like the only time that's really, also I put boats on here trying to get some of this. I feel like the times that are best to let your teammates get the bots are when, you know, let's say this was land over here and there was enemies over here and some bots too. I could expand to these bots and take bots away from an enemy, where I know it's bad to have let an enemy have it, and let the teammate grab these from me and hope that your teammate's good. So basically, if there's a choice, usually better to take bots away from enemies. Now, if it's just between you and your teammates, if you know that you're better at the game than, you know, the average player, which I don't even know if I'm that good at the game bit, but it feels like it. I'm not like crazy good at the game, but like compared to a brand new player who doesn't even know to put down a defense post, yeah. You know, I've played, I don't know how many dozens of hours it is at this point, but so it's a game. Like if this guy's brand new to the game, I'm gonna be better than him. Like a brand new player won't even put down a defense post. So, and there's actually a lot of brand new players. Like neither of these guys has put defense posts up yet, which is kind of crazy. Now this over here, this match, there's a reason I'm putting it at the end of the video, is because this guy puts a little warship right over here, and it takes me, I don't have enough money for my own warship yet to fight him, and it takes me a while to get past that warship. I may edit past some of it here, hopefully, but yeah, that one warship, it stalled me. It would have helped me. I'd spend so many. There's so much warship back and forth. This guy over here. If this guy would just put out a single warship over here with me, I could have boated in to help him so much because this guy's fighting him a lot. Also, like the warships are so good at shooting down these things. Even if they're fighting one, they'll still shoot extra bullets through your things. The bullets go really fast. It's really hard to get across because look at this. Look at this. It's fighting me and shooting extra bullets at these at the same time. You have to clear out their warships before you get across. And the economy in this game is so crazy now that all they have to do is just, like, it's so easy to protect yourself from invasion if there's like just a little bit of distance between you and them. You literally have to bankrupt them before you can do it. Now that I think about it, the way to do it, I thought about this while fighting here, would be to get a missile silo and then nuke down their port, which is 1.75 million just to get across. Is pretty expensive, but this guy's just so good about spamming out warships to stop mine, and yeah, it's just really hard to get across. If this guy here would have had the presence of mind to build like a warship of his to help me in this fight and help us get our warship pressure over his port so I can get in, I could have helped him a lot sooner. I could have helped him a lot sooner. Because it's not just me. Also, when I attacked it here, when I did make it, Jaza Brub boated in, knocked me out of there. Now I think it's either this guy or this guy. They're also attacking this guy over here. And does he even have a defense post? Yeah, this guy hasn't even built a defense post yet, so, you know, I was right to take the land away from him. We finally landed a little bit, but the guy full sent me off. But we keep going across here. He finally puts out a warship once the warship wars are over and does nothing to help me. Could have done that so much sooner. Could have gotten here a couple minutes sooner. So much for editing out all of it. I talked through all of it, right? But now we're finally in here and finally help the team. But yeah, we're in 17th place. We're small on the board here because it took us so long. That guy stalled us for so long that made this match actually a decent little challenge for us here. Yet, look at the board. We're actually doing all right because my team did well down below. Also, a lot of stalling. But now we're pushing through here finally, getting in. Moving through players. If I could have just got to them sooner, could have gotten through them. Also, we're stealing a ton of trade now. All of a sudden, it's real nice. Economy goes crazy in the new update. I'm coming for you, Jaza, bro. You're the reason I didn't get this guy sooner, because you got me over here when I was trying to get into there. Defense post going up over here. And try and slow us down. Put mine as well, just in case he attacks me back. My troop count's not exactly that crazy right now. It's actually less than yours by a little bit. He's attacking me a bunch, but I got defense post, and I can try and boat around and grab his ports, cripple his economy, increase my own economy. Occurs to me I could have tried to move my warship over here. All those guys own there as well, right? He's grabbing that port back, but let's go ahead and get another city, get stronger. Just keep attacking him. Keep pushing him back. Got that port back, get past those. My team's busy over here pushing out this guy. Clawed our way back up to 10th place. We're all pretty close on the board here, same size as red almost. The green, we're over there, it's having a bad time. Pushing through defense posts a little bit. Keep moving through here. But yeah, I put this at the end of the video because I knew that, like, if I put it early in the video, two or 3 minutes of me just stalling a warship, everybody's like, snore. Snore. Pixels didn't move for 3 minutes, I'm out. The more casual viewers. Some of my casual viewers, if pixels aren't moving on screen, they're gone. So, even though a match could be good from like a gameplay perspective, super casual viewers don't really even care about the gameplay perspective. They just want to see pretty colors move on the screen. So, for this particular game, you know, I try to put like the more active matches at the start, and, you know, matches that are good but like had some, like, man, really stalled there for a while. I try to put later in the video, just kind of like a little strategy to keep casual viewers from losing their mind. Although, I'm beginning to wonder if that's a poor strategy, because all that does is kind of reinforce having a split audience where some people actually watch for the gameplay and others are like, I can't, I lose my mind and leave if pretty colors don't move across screen. So I don't know. Perhaps not the wisest choice. Perhaps it's poor strategy and I should just, like, whatever. If it's got good gameplay, put it in. If you lose your mind when pixels stop moving for 2 minutes, you're on the wrong channel. I mean, it's probably a better strategy. I try to go to variety, right? Try to go to variety. I've been trying to get to variety for years. We're getting there. I'm starting to have some games that you guys will watch on variety. Wall World, Crops, One King is enough. Starting to get some games you guys will actually watch for variety. We're getting there. Just taking me way longer to get into variety than I planned because, well, I popped off in a particular niche that it's just kind of hard to find other games that, like, are close enough that enough of you guys will actually watch it. But we're getting there. Just a matter of time. Give me a couple more years and we'll actually be a true variety creator. What's been the dream all along. Just accidentally kind of got trapped into map games along the way. To be fair, without map games, I don't think it ever would have popped off in the first place, so be grateful, right? Keep going over here. Defense posts, cities, warships. Keep cooking. At this point, I decided to, instead of boating into red and deal with the whole red team, push through yellow first, help my team kind of consolidates over here, and hopefully have more of my team to help me against red, because red's almost as big as we are. We're doing well. We're strong on the board here. I'm up to 8th place now. Boating until friends to the end. Working on them. Melee bots out as soon as I attack them. Setting 235k, yep. Zooming through them, going strong, doing great things. Also, this is where this is the first moment where I realized you can do this. I believe this is the first match where I realized, oh, I accidentally hover my mouse over these, and you can hover over these and see where all the cities on the border are at, in the ports. And I would sit here playing with this for a bit, and I'm like, wait, this is really useful. Especially because of missile silos and SAMs. You can, like, where the SAM's at. There's a SAM over there for that. You hover over the missile silos. Here's the missile silo. So this is actually extremely useful for finding, like, problematic structures. That's a great addition by the developers. And also, in those end games where, like, your team conquers the whole board, but one teammate's, like, trying to nuke you down, you can easily hover over these and see where the missile silos are at, and he's nuking me from here. Nuke that missile silo. How did you bomb him? It helps speed those games where, like, if you like that little mini game of, like, we've already won, but we want to fight my teammates to, stop them from nuking me and taking my land away. Kind of a little mini game you do. Some people like it. I gotta stop getting baited into playing that little mini game at the end. As long as you guys like watching it and see me nuke my own teammates and fight my own teammates for land, I don't think it's probably the best spectator sport, so I don't really show it too much in the videos, but yeah, if you play team games, you stick around long enough, quite often there's a teammate who wants to, like, nuke you down after your team gets the win and take your land away, if you stick around past, like, the win condition popping up. Here we're kind of boating into the red team. I'm feeling pretty strong. I'm up to 2nd on the board, almost strong as 1st. We made some good land gains off of yellow there. And I'm attacking this person and this person at the same time. King Von and this one over here. Making good gains. In retrospect, I feel like I was a bit over-ambitious here. We do end up taking on the entire red team at once. And I do feel like it could have been a little bit more beneficial for me to focus on the top first and work my way down, rather than attack through here and open up access for this relatively large player to have direct access to me, while I'm also dealing with you and the nuke boys from the back side. Now this Aeon guy over here, once I push through them, the Aeon guy push. This is what happens here is this, like, the red team really gangs up on me and really slows me down. If I hadn't freed this guy up access to attack me, I could have pushed through back here, gone through. Well, I got building stuff over here. Push through here, push through here, push through here. Got back these nuke guys. Also, just me not being active in my nuke game. This guy's attacking me a bunch, so I'm attacking there. Let my troops get a little bit low. People off screen from the red team are donating to these guys to attack me. Now I freed a border for Slappy McGee to attack me, while I'm still dealing with this guy. I am reaching closer to them. Did I ever get there in time? I don't remember actually attacking that guy. But yeah, I could have been a bit more tactical. I was a bit overconfident because I had the crown by little bits. We still do. We're still doing well, but they really make me work for it. This guy right here, I don't know. Did I ever realize to attack this guy? Sometimes I'm so busy like looking at this and nukes coming in. I don't realize I've got like a nice free attack to push through this guy and get all of this and stop maybe some nukes coming in. But that, I guess it also does open up this guy's. Actually, no, wait, is that? Actually, Slappy McGee actually is blocking me right through there, so never mind. He'll nuke over there. We keep on working, but the nukes are coming in like crazy. And right now, my teammates are still, like, there's actually, on my continent, there's still a lot of stuff. There's still some players down. Once we push out the yellow guy, there's still players down below. My team was finishing up those guys. And on this other continent, it's off screen the entire match, but purple was in the bottom left of it, and red was over here. By the time I finished clearing up the yellow guy, purple was still there. Red and purple stopped fighting each other. Purple down the bottom is stalling my team from getting in, and red stalling me from getting in. And the hydrogen bomb coming in doing work. Once they started doing the hydrogen bombs, those really slowed me down. I could maybe put some silos over here, but hydrogen bombs just kind of bypass that a little bit, so I just kind of span things over there. We keep working on them. Now non-935 is surpassing me because they're carving through purple. Red was a lot bigger than purple was, so that's why he's able to carve through purple. But yeah, I'm dealing with the entire red team, and this guy's dealing with the purple team, and my teammates are probably helping a little bit here and there. But we're pushing through up here, which I should have done in the first place. Could put more defense posts around here as well, would have been good. But trying to deal with these guys, but yeah, these guys are attacking me over there, and there's nukes and stuff. I could have done a bit more nuking myself. I could have saved up for a hydrogen bomb on them. Would have not been terrible. McCarthy had 400,000 down there. McCarthy's a strong fellow down there. And now they're attacking me the 100,000. So McCarthy's got 10% of the board, and now I'm fighting McCarthy and the whole red team, which allows a non-935 to slowly push through purple. Trying to push these guys over here. Slappy McGee hitting us as well. They're 60,000+ from them, so I'm just constantly under attack with nukes. There's a hydrogen bomb coming to my back line. It's going to mess up my eco and my land control and stuff as a bunch as well. Slappy McGee doing work. This guy left the match. Helps with the pressure on me a little bit. There's the nuke. Hydrogen bomb doing as well. As far as I can tell, I think when I watched the replay back, a non-935 was not getting the nuke pressure that I was. So this is one of these matches where, like, I had the crown and I was doing great work, and then because I have the crown, I eat all the nukes and stuff, and somebody else gets the crown from me. Just kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you get the crown not because you deserve it, but just because, and that applies for me as well, but just because you got lucky that somebody else ate all the aggro. I was kind of hoping my team would, like, nuke down the back more, but my team is busy with, I think, down over here, maybe. King Von's still attacking us. Slappy McGee's still attacking us. Moose and X's somehow got 70,000 troops to attack us. I don't even know where from. Pushing through here. I think I've got... Yeah, that's me pushing through over here. Another teammate is boating in over here, I think. Yeah, this is somebody else. Which is good. It's helped me to deal with, you know, take some of the pressure of them ganging up on me off of me. Is nice. Oh, the name Lawn Mowing Enjoyer. The algorithm's been feeding me those videos of where like they're like, you know, mowing the lawn care. So, just on my brain there. Why is it so fun to watch? I don't know. Just is. Just satisfying to watch a lawn get mowed, like sped up super fast. There we go, nice annexation over there. Getting some good gains. Not getting so brutally ganged up on anymore. Now my team's actually here helping me. No longer dealing with like 8 red players fighting me at the same time. Maybe not 8, but you know, like 4 to 6. Pushing through Merrick over there. The missile silo from them. Keep pushing it through. There we go. It's looking nice and strong on the board for us. 95% is the win condition in teams. What's this guy? Pretzel? Got a warship over there. And some guy sent a missile hydrogen bomb on us right before his plane got conquered by purple over there, so yay me. Why me? I don't even have the crown anymore. Does it even go for me? It might actually. It's not going for me. Never mind. Never mind. It's not going for me. At this point in the video, or in the match, or both rather, we're just kind of cleaning up here. It's guaranteed to win. They can't get us. We're too strong at this point, so we go through and grab their islands and all that. But yeah, that's the victory condition. And this actually did end up being, I'll show you. Let me move forward in the video here. There's the win condition, by the way. So we clean up everything, and then Anon 935 over here starts nuking us. He's sending nukes. So here we go again, another match of this hydrogen bomb going in. All right, it's you versus me. And this time he's got an advantage of having the crown. So we're doing this little mini game again of like, all right, we're gonna fight this one. All right, you want to do this? You want to nuke your own team after the match is over and have a little war? And the interesting thing about this one is there's actually a third person as well. So it's myself, Anon, and Mercy OV. We're all nuking each other. I'm mostly focused on Anon. I think Mercy also mostly focused on Anon because I think he's the one that kind of started it. And there's just something about like, hey, we won as a team, and then one of your teammates start nuking you to take away your land that just doesn't sit right with most people and just triggers something in people, including me, of like, nuh-uh, I'm not gonna let you nuke me and take away my land. No way. Even though like we've already won the game, we just create our own mini game. Like, all right, now we're gonna fight Anon 935 and a bit of Mercy as well, and just kind of get them out of here, and you know, have a little contest among ourselves to fight for, you know, who's gonna win this civil war basically, and either via who just loses interest and leaves first, or who's able to just completely cripple the other person's economy, take away all their ports and cities and nuke down their missile silos and get them so they have so little land that they can't really get much money from the slider, and do that. I find it's usually new players that want to do this little game over here, that like try to initiate this game. I never really initiate this game over here. Like if somebody does it to me, I'll try to like, oh, let's go, fine. But I never start it. Because I feel like people who play the game a lot, experienced players who play the game a lot, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting fairly experienced at the game. There's people who play a lot more than me, but we're getting there. People like me who are kind of like, we've won. Like we won the match, we get it. I'd be happy if this guy just like bought it out and leave, because it's just kind of like, we know how this plays out. So we just send little atom bombs here and there. It's usually new players that want to do this little game here at the end. So experienced players almost always beat the new players at this, is what tends to happen. Experienced players are just kind of like want to like, you just go to the next match. But yeah, we sit here fighting them for a while, and you know, I'll go ahead and click through the video here a little bit. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that, might trigger epilepsy. But this goes on for at least a good 10 minutes. I mean, the timer stops on top right, but eventually, now we have the crown, and he's down to 22%, and he's finally got the Z's above his name, and so we finally done it. We won this civil war, we broke their spirit, they both left, and there it is. You'll love to see it. Now I've got plenty more videos you can watch too, like this one right here. See you next time.